Oh, are we back? Think we might be back. If you're in chat, let me know, please. It would help me out a lot. Know if we're actually back streaming or not. I have to cut all this out for the YouTube VOD for sure. Close you. Have you open? It says we're streaming again. And I would like to believe that we are. Okay, so we got someone invested in chat. That means we're actually good. We're good to go. Hello, the one. Thanks for being here. So, like I was saying before we had our big interruptions, we are floating a mark. We're trying to resolve Black Monday, but we can't actually do anything until 1937. So we have about half a year left to go. Okay, thank you. I'm not too sure why that was harder than it needs to be. Let's go, because we can't do any of this until the 1938 budget? You think I got time for 1938? We'll deal with the No, we won't deal with the Europeans. Let's go for a 4-year plan. Start that going. So, I think I've resolved all the issues. And I apologize. I think this is like the 15th time I apologize for the delays that we've experienced. But I'm going to have a sip of my drink. So we got basic machine tools. Do we want... Okay, Kaku's failed in Beijing. Let's go for... I mean, I was like concentrating industry. That factory up plus 15% is always pretty good. Retention, base retention. I mean, bomb vulnerability is not really that useful. So we're just going to go for concentrated industry again. Make everything as efficient as we possibly can. We could also train some more units. We do have 2,000 rifles, which is not bad. 2,000 rifles, 5,000 men. We can have up to... How do we have 53? Own factory temp was 15%. Because the total provided by factories was lower than the number of owned states that was used instead. Oh, so if you actually have less factories than you have states, you get more troops? Okay, that's interesting. But I will train up some infantry then. Let's just go for... Let's say 5 more divisions should be a completely acceptable amount. I refuse to explode, okay? I refuse to. Try to negotiate with the Europeans. If you cooperate with the Canadians and the Walloons, you get stability and free factories. Yeah, I don't have any interest in kicking them out. I think we kicked them out in my first MittelAfrika playthrough, and then the country collapsed. So we'll try to avoid that. Of course, we'd still have negative 182 political power. I'm not too sure why we haven't... Actually, probably from Black Monday, we got a lot of political power loss would be my guess. So what do we actually get for cooperating with the Europeans? More recruited populations. That's not bad. Otherwise, or for some stability. More recruited population. Get a new general. So we're basically trading either get stability or we get manpower. I mean, but stability does seem pretty good. Remove British settlers. And you, on the other hand, give us basically nothing. So I think we want to probably attract Flemish investment then. 12 steel, some more steel and rubber. Some more support for social liberalism. That's kind of fine. Farmers resist our policy. Our policy of encouraging the cultivation of cheap staples for export to Germany at below market prices created unrest with both native farmers and white planters, giving them a rare common cause against our administration. Okay, we're going to lose our time sensibility, but let's not worry about that, okay? Oh, you can actually do both. Oh, we want to float the mark and do fiscal austerity then. I thought we could only do one or the other, but if we can do both, I'm fine doing both. You plan on annexing all of Africa? I'm not too sure yet, because we can't just fight wars as a puppet state. So if I wanted to attack South Africa, or if I wanted to attack Egypt or France or something like that, I can't do it as a puppet. I would need to become independent, and I don't think there's any way for me to actually do that. We could go straight to early mobilization, which is definitely interesting. 2 civilian factories, stability, political power. And 2 more. You know what? Let's go for a war economy. Hello from Russia. Wait, did Qing turn into a republic? Oh, they are. They're now the Zili clique. So the Qing have already lost the war. Good for them. We will definitely do the Bush War. Also, I'm not researching anything here. That's my bad. I probably got distracted through all the complications we'll be having in our stream. But I'm glad you've all decided to come out here and enjoy the stream today. Poland has fallen to syndicalism. Will Germany invade right away? It's entirely possible. Also, yeah, do we have artillery pieces in any of our armies? We got some tanks, militia, and some panzers. So we don't have any artillery right now. Artillery is definitely something that we are going to want. Aircraft. I mean, we actually have a lot of aircraft. We're actually looking pretty good, all things considered. We will get radio. And what are we building right now? We're trying to build way, way more than we could possibly ever actually afford. Hello from Quebec. Some people from Quebecois. 36% party support. I mean, overall, we're doing, I think, pretty well. I don't believe you can independence by spamming Lend-Lease. Because I don't know if you can actually even... Because Kaiserreich has a lot more restrictions on what you can do. Yeah, MittelAfrika, okay. No, see, the last one. We're just not allowed to raise our autonomy in Kaiserreich. We're not allowed to change that. So I don't think there's any way we can actually become independent. I don't think you can declare war on Germany either. We can go garrison port, but yeah, I don't think there's any way you can actually become independent as MittelAfrika. I will then immediately go for 2 more military factories. Because military factories, I would say, are pretty good for us. So actually, what we need is for you to be here. Because we need to cut off Portugal from being able to send troops to either of these colonies. We attract some investment, you can political power. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting some investments ASAP. We got another division, we'll send them to here. I said send them to here, thank you. We got 1 Portuguese port here. That should be pretty easiest for us to take. This truck, we might try to send them all the way down here as fast as possible, because Portugal should not be in a position to actually fight us. Because I don't think the AI is going to be able to send troops down here fast enough. Obviously, you switch ideologies to stay puppet. I think you stay a puppet. Like, I think there's only I think 2 ideologies you can switch to MittelAfrika. You can become socially conservative, or become national populist. I don't know if there's a... you might be able to go authoritarian democratic as well. I'm actually not too sure of all the different routes. But there's no route, I believe, you can do in which you declare independence. Actually, no, maybe as Goring you can declare independence, but that usually causes the country to completely collapse. And I'm not in a situation where I want to play a second MittelAfrika campaign where the entire country just falls to shit. You get elections in a reformist route? Okay, so there are probably more, elections that, or more ideologies that way. But I don't think there's any way you can, for Germany to declare war on us. German shooting, or police shooting in Lusaka. The Moldavia tribesman has shot one of our police officers in Lusaka, the city that's still in shock, and a perpetrator, along with any supporters, are now being detained for investigation by local police. It's been theorized that he had acquired weapons from across the border in Portuguese territories. Hello, welcome from Macedonia. So the Portuguese are providing weapons that they're using to kill our police officers. So Portugal, I think you got some questions that need to be answered very soon. I mean, we are building artillery, but none of our units actually use artillery, I guess. We have 54. We only want 1 unit here deploying. And if I was to throw in a support artillery, we'd actually only be missing 30, which actually is not so bad. So, let's run artillery into all of our divisions here. The Kenyan Church. When we moved into British territory in 1925, the British hold on to some territory was dangerously weak after 7 years of warfare. In the same year, British strikes conceded with the series of protests by natives in British East Africa. The Church of Scotland mission declared the practice of female circumcision banned for Christians, labeling it sexual mutilation of women. For the dominant ethnic group of the region, the Kyaku, the practice, which they call Ura, is the conditional sine qua non of the whole teaching of tribal law religion. They felt so strongly about this that it caused a rupture within the Christian community in QQ land. The Anglican Church quickly followed the Scottish Church in banning the practice, but in response, the QQ have created their own African churches. They've established their own theological schools, which have become a hotbed of QQ nationalism. At the same time, with the fall of Britain to socialism, there is a schism within the Anglican and Scottish churches themselves. The Canterbury Cathedral, the Union of Britain, has declared Archbishop John Hobbs Harris as the head of the Worldwide Anglican Communion, while in Ottawa, the British monarch has declared under his authority as Supreme Governor of the Church of England, Archbishop Cosmo Gordon Lang to be the head of the Communion. The Scottish Kirk has seen similar schism. It is impossible to tell for certain if any who any given Anglican minister believes is the real head of the church. They might be listening to Archbishop Harris, who is a campaigner against imperialism in Africa. Suppress everybody. Only Germans, then. Look, if you're British, you get no say here. For right now. The death of Hulda Stumpf. Earlier today, the body of American missionary Hulda Stumpf was discovered in a roadside ditch in the highlands of Kenya. Stumpf was an outspoken opponent of QQ practice of Urwa, and her body was discovered to have been cut in a traditional QQ manner before she was murdered. Naturally, you said QQ religious extremist. We're getting more stability loss, but that's okay. Also, we don't have war support, so that decision we took actually makes it so there might be strikes. Which seems really bad. You get 50 political power, but... So they give us a decision that immediately the game is like, no, you're too mobilized. Your war support's not high enough. We could protect some endangered species. Research people at 3% is not bad. But I don't think there's any way for me to get... You know what? Let me think. In 50 days. What happens in 50 days? I don't think anything happens in 50 days from now that would cause world tension to go up high enough for us to not have to demobilize the economy. But you know what? For a little bit, you know what? Let's do this. I don't think it gives you any war support, but it might. And it's done in less than 50 days, so we might as well try it. And see what we can possibly get. The anniversary of Mihawa. Today's the anniversary of the Battle of Mihawa, most decisive battle of the East African campaign. In the battle, the King's African rifles were encircled and surrendered by the armies of Paul von Litten-Wulbach, the south and the east, and Kurt Viles from the north and the west. The British lost nearly 4,000 men in the operation, to the loss of less than 200 German askari. The battle paved the way for invasion and conquest of Mozambique in 1918, and since 1922 has been a state holiday in MittelAfrika. It has been celebrated throughout the colony, but especially in Dar es Salaam, with parades and military drills. It reminds every citizen subject of our need and capacity for military excellence. 2% war support! We're getting there! Ever so slowly! The German investigation started. I recommend you let it happen. If you don't, you are going to immediately collapse. You know what? Fair enough. Look, I just need like 1% more war support. And we should be good. Just 1% more. We're right now, I think we're at... Actually, I'm not too sure what exactly we're at. But... I don't know what just happened. My entire screen went black, and I don't know why. I don't know if that showed up on the stream or not, though. That's a little bit worrying. Let's do it again. Let me see. Do I have something else open on my screen? Close Photoshop. I don't know if Photoshop will be doing it, but I don't know why they would. Close this. No, close this as well. I don't know. Very strange. Okay. Let us try to continue on. We do have some... Do I have factories actually trade with steel? I do. Of course, we want to just trade with the Germans. Let's trade one factory for now. Also, for your next campaign, you should try Zili Clique. They can reform the other Republic of China. We probably are going to do another campaign in China at some point. I don't know when that will be. Jack Reed's been elected President of the United States. So I think a four-way civil war is inevitable. Political power gain, factory output. I don't think there's any way... I mean, I could just take the 5% stability hit That's 5% stability hit, or I just... You know what? No, I'm gonna wait a few more days. 8% more stability, a little bit more support for parental autocracy. But stability does not let me not have to demobilize. I don't know if we need... I mean, actually, 6 naval base is actually pretty good. Some African divisions for free would be nice. It's not 1937 yet, so you know what? Let's just start with dealing with the Europeans. But I don't think 5% stability is worth it. I mean, how much does one upgrade cost? It's just 100. Which honestly is not so bad. Which one do we want? Probably not mass assault. Superior firepower. Oh, grand battle plan. I think that could be okay for us. Okay, just 10 more days. Maybe it was Photoshop because I haven't had the glitch again. Got 7 days, 6. Look, does anything want to happen in the world in like the next week? I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think anything can really happen. So I guess we'll demobilize the economy. I do get 50 political power out of it. It's better than the 5% stability hit for sure. I recommend you try to get both investments. If you track both, you can get some pretty good events in the future. Okay. So if we can get everybody to like us, I guess it's acceptable. We'll send you guys in the blue army. Yeah, we don't need you. Cancel you for now. We'll have 3 more divisions train. We're still missing some artillery pieces and some infantry equipment, but that's okay. Shortage is going to last 823 days, which is quite a bit. Another police officer has been shot. Another policeman, this time in Logwe, has been shot by a radicalized native who is a member of the Moriki tribe. The cause of his radicalization and source of his weapon are still being investigated. However, it's possible that he's received them from Portugal. You just can't trust the Portuguese these days. You ever realize that? You ever notice that? Portugal. I'm going to take all of your colonies and there's nothing you can do about it. So I recommend you realize that's going to be the reality of the situation. The Italian government has fallen, so I think that means that... Okay, no, they're the Italian Federation. So we'll kind of see how they end up doing. In the 1936 or 1937 budget. Going to 1937, we face a difficult choice. Our economy wasn't strong in the first place, and Black Monday annihilated what manufacturing potential we had the better part of last year. Going forward, we're going to have to choose to focus on military production or diverting our limited resources towards the civilian economy. Why in the hell? I mean, 65%. Yeah, no. You think I'm going to choose to work on the civilian economy? Civilians suck. They're nerds. I don't like them. Give me more guns. Please and thank you. You get the Cape to Kaiserreich. A lot of infrastructure there. A lot of rubber as well. How much rubber do we actually make right now? 36. We're trading out a lot of it, so it means we should be getting... I mean, getting more rubber would allow us to trade more. Okay, you guys have gone to Vienna, getting a little bit more stability. But if we can... It's 1937. Look at the 1937 techs. Just getting more resources that we can actually just trade away will give us more civilian factories that we can use to improve our own economy as much as we possibly can. Also get improved machine tools for more production efficiency cap. We'll deal with the Europeans. So what do you want to do next? We get a bonus to all excavation techs for the rest of the game. And we get 37 rubber. And we know we can actually... 16 oil is not bad. But your 38 budget's a little bit too far from now. You know what? We do need steel, though. Let's attract some Flemish investment. I think the infrastructure in Africa sucks. You build some that'll help the military. I mean, what is our infrastructure level at right now? I'm sure it is awful. We got some 3s, some 2s. I mean, it's not as bad as I originally would have thought. What political path are we doing? All I know is that we're not going Goring. I haven't decided. Sovereign state. Probably the African launch tag, or we go back to basics. Probably like one of these two. Not sure which one's actually better though. Autonomous kingdoms, because I know you give you grant some of our our territory autonomy. So there's so we're a vassal, and then we have vassals of our own. Seems like a little bit much. But how do we do back to basics? Ancient clique is recognized Fenian government. We got land doctor. I mean, there's a lot more options here. I'm not too sure if we do the election, more things might pop up. You know, that's actually probably exactly what's happening. I bet you if you do elections, more things will show up. It looks like Russia's gone national populist. Sanikov is now in charge of Russia. We'll probably see him expand some territory over here. I did Goring in my first campaign in MittelAfrika, and then my country collapsed. So if you want to see a campaign where I play as South Africa, go look up the original campaign in on YouTube. Aside from that. So the American Civil War is going to be starting off very, very soon. That will boost up 2% more stability. Yeah, that's what I like. When you release them, it does make the borders look horrible, and that is a very good incentive not to do it. Because we want really, really nice borders. A third police officer has been shot. Tragedy struck. How? Portugal. Portugal. I do not like you at all. You're murdering all of... I mean, apparently I do actually like you. We have similar ideologies. But still, I want to come and kill you. Okay? Controversial take, but I want your colonies. We did get some trench warfare, giving us a lot more entrenchment, more planning speed will be fine. But not until we get at least some army experience to make the tech a little bit cheaper. Let's go for construction for 1937 as well. And everybody joined the Belgrade Pact, so Bulgaria is going to be at war quite soon. Get more production. Industry. You know what? Let's get the rubber. People always want to trade you some rubber. Also, American Civil War has now begun. We now have 20% war support. So now would have been the time for us to increase our military plans, but that's okay. Throw you into Blue Army. There's a small chance the Portuguese give you their colonies, but it's almost impossible. I've never seen it. I've never seen Portugal give up the colonies. I'm not saying that's not possible, but I didn't even know it was an option. Also, I don't need 3 divisions to take over one port. I'm going to say that's a little bit too much. You guys come down here to Mozambique. We'll take over both these colonies. And Mongolia and everybody's declared war on Clique. Democracy survived in the Philippines. Congratulations to them. Everybody's declaring war on Portugal. And a Nazi land plantation burned. Would lose more stability. So get some more damage. Bandits operating across the Portuguese border. We can't let Portugal keep getting away with this. We do have 1 steel, though, so that's not bad. And we do have a positive amount of rubber. Do we need rubber for anything? Yes, for aircrafts. We actually start with like a lot of stuff being produced. We don't need 2 motorized divisions. I'm like pretty sure. I don't even think we use motorized divisions for much. I mean, we have 1, but that's about it. So I don't think we need like a huge stockpile of them. We could do like some naval tech as well, but we already have naval invasion, which is actually pretty good for us. And what about support companies? Do we have any? Artillery? The answer is no. We do have 144 support equipment though, so we could maybe get some signal companies? Seems like it could be okay. MittelAfrika Mega Navy win? Maybe at some point. Also, we will probably play CNT at some point. I just don't know when that'll happen. Hungary's declared war in Illyria. Wait, why? I've never seen Hungary and Illyria go to war. That's interesting. Okay. So, the death of Bernhard Durzbig. Definitely fuck that name up. Sad news arrived from Berlin today. Bernhard Dürrenberg, former head of the Imperial Colonial Office, has died. Bernhard served for only 3 years, from 1907 to 1910, but he had enormous influence on the development of the colony of Germany's Africa. That would eventually form the core of MittelAfrika. It was his reforms that firmly established the first truly secular education system on the African continent, a legacy we have tried with difficulty to spread throughout MittelAfrika. A small ceremony has been held in Jerusalem in his honor, the street being renamed Bernhard Durrenstrasse. National populism, internal autocracy, or 2% stability. You are... The Reform Group or the DKB are in power. So you two. Let's do some more support for personal autocracy for now. Not a huge deal. Again, we don't want to go national populist tree. Syndicalist revolutionaries in Switzerland. What are you doing, Switzerland? Are you going to join the Internationale? Because I would definitely prefer you don't do that. Because Germany has a hard time kind of dealing with a Switzerland that is part of... I mean, you've also taken over this area, which usually I think leads to Switzerland going for the national populist tree. We'll kind of see what Switzerland plans on doing. At 37 Dutch elections. Hello, Paul Payne from Serbia. Welcome to the stream. Could get some aluminum. Hungary. I will get 1 aluminum from you, so we can build our aircraft a little bit better. Argentina, it looks like they might be winning the war. It's a little bit hard to tell with the war down in the south. But they're doing a pretty okay job, I would say. Of course, we do want the American Union State to win the war. Or at least we want the CSA to lose. So it doesn't really matter which of these 3 wins, as long as they lose. The Spanish Civil War has happened. Again, CNT, we want them to lose the war. We don't want more syndicalist powers in the world. Let's go for the 1937-6 tank. Next, we are going to... Endangered species? I mean, 5% stability. You know, we're at like 12% stability right now, which I say is pretty bad. So, you know, let's protect some endangered species. We also get some little political power out of that. And then we can once again go into partial mobilization. Or can we go higher than that? Partial mobilization is... Oh, no, we can actually go... We can skip early, go to partial. Actually not bad. Also, the war with the Federal government's already happened. Definitely faster than we're used to. Military depot raid. The bandits don't ever fear the famous might of our Sari anymore. They have raided and stolen supplies from one of our military depots and escaped with supplies back to our camp in Mozambique. Portugal. Just stop it, okay? It's a very simple demand. I just want things to be happy, okay? We can be friends, Portugal. If you give me all of your stuff, then we can be friends. That's my condition. If you want to be my friend in real life, you also have to give me stuff. It's come to our attention that Berlin has begun investigating certain financial irregularities. It's not hard to imagine who's behind this. They would have had access to high levels of financial planning in the administration. Likely that Alter Kampfer, who was fought under von Lichtenforbig, resisted every change in administration. Let's quietly change administration. I don't know if we even have a field marshal anymore. We don't. Let's promote you. You're gonna have some penalties for a few days, but that's okay. So Goring, you're just kind of just quietly switch stuff. That's fine. So a new Statthalter. The Kaiser has appointed Dr. Rudolf Asmus, a new Statthalter. Dr. Asmus is a jurist, long career in the Reichskolonist. You have served as a district officer of Togoland, consul of Belgian Congo, counselor to the general government of Belgium, delegate to the Shanghai Convention, and most recently head of the Reichskommissar. His most notable and controversial work has been a policy of Burzrik-Slystrik, upon legitimizing and formalizing local and tribal law, and giving district officers the power to deter this law in place of German law. This has been tried in Samoa, with some successes in reducing conflict with the locals. With such a long history of imperial and foreign affairs, he naturally has a close relationship with the Dutch colonial government and has in favor their ideas in this decision making. A gifted diplomat with global experience as the head of the Rice colonies, I'm assuming that's what it says, Dr. Asmus is eager to see Africa fulfill a key role in Germany's Weltpolitik. So DKG becomes ruling party. So it looks like the authoritarian democrats have now become in charge. Does that mean that you... Yes, back to basics. We can't do this anymore because you guys are just no longer in power. Okay, that's fine then. Let's go back to basics. 70 days. We have no template. No template for support equipment. I know that nobody uses support equipment yet. But once we have the signal company, I think we're going to want to throw those into some of our units as well. I mean, actually, the signal companies. I think they also take motorized divisions, if I'm not mistaken. Manpower 750, organization weight. Does it not actually say what they cost? Supply uses 0.02. Okay, well, I mean, we'll see at some point in the future. Denver's already fallen. So yeah, so the American government under MacArthur, unsurprisingly, is not doing that well. Also, Paraguay no longer exists. Oh no, it exists! Congratulations, welcome back, Paraguay. No, Argentina is definitely losing their war. Which means that the syndicalists are going to have a power base in South America, which is unfortunate. The Portuguese question. We should launch a formal complaint against Portugal. The continued existence of these bandit camps was a clear threat to our colony. If they cannot deal with a few bandits, they're clearly not fit to be a colonial power. So we either take all the way towards Berlin, or some of the Portuguese consul, we deal with this ourselves. I will threaten their colonies. I don't want to get Germany involved. Wait till Spanish we work before playing the CNT because now, well, Folk Street is not very good. They send against us. Well, of course we're going to send in the troops. I don't need Berlin in this. There we go. Fantastic. So, what are you going to do? You're going to take over this colony. Or this port, I should say. You're going to take over that port. You guys move in very aggressively. There's no Portuguese troops, I think, here at all. You take over that port. You drive all the way to that port. How long is that going to take you? 41 days. Okay, that's quite a while. How long will it take for you to walk there? 50 days. Okay. So, there might be some Portuguese troops in Mozambique. But really, it's not a big deal, I would say. Can you not go anywhere else? No, I guess not. That's fine then. I mean, Angola is not going to be a problem. Because, I mean, you're the only colonies they have, right? I mean, they got some over here in Africa. But that's really about it. Germany cannot join this war. Fine. It'd be kind of funny if I could just call Germany into declare war on everybody else. But I can understand why they wouldn't want to get involved. New York City's fallen. Washington, D.C.'s fallen, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end of... Oh, the Portuguese are actually already here. Unfortunate. You... Come fight this guy, please and thank you. The Zili clique, I think, is already going to lose all their territory. So congratulations to them. Yes, we want war propaganda. We are at negative 22% stability, but that's not so bad, I'm sure. Just don't worry about it. Take all the Portugal, hopefully fast enough that don't make powerful friends to fight against you. I'm going to send you to this front. You two can also be on this front. There only needs to be like one guy on this entire line. Yeah, so you should be good enough to deal with this on your own. The leaders capitulated, so the Hungarians have taken some territory from them. And unfortunately, Portugal does still have a port, which is the one thing I was trying desperately to make sure they did not have in this war. But I mean, they only got 1 division, which is not such a big deal. And once you go from here, go towards Luanda, take their port, please and thank you. And I feel like the Portuguese are probably already going to surrender sometime soon. Because, I mean, you're going to try to stand up to our great military? I don't think so. I do not think so. There's 3 Portuguese divisions there. But you know what? There's actually 4 divisions now. Let's see if we can actually get a surround on Luanda. And you guys are still very aggressive. That's fine, actually. Yeah, keep making your way down there. You're going to take over this area. And I mean, you're all looking pretty good. Yeah, you take over this. You're still driving your way down to Mozambique. I also have aircraft. I have 20 planes, which is, I get, not a lot. Are you fighters? Yes. Let's technically have air superior in this area. I don't know if that's going to affect things too much, really, but... Also, Portugal is sending a lot of troops down here. Which is, again, I understand. Also, I'm going to throw you guys, actually. Just you two, actually. You come over here for now. More troops to this front line. I mean, some Portuguese troops being here is not a... It's not a huge deal. Where are you going? You're going down to here? No, you're not. You're just coming down this way. I'm not too sure what territory we actually need to take from Portugal to get them to surrender. Okay, how? You're only 2 provinces away. You will be there in another... Oh, 2 days. That's it? Fantastic. So that's going to be Angola basically completely conquered. The federal government has already collapsed in the United States. But that's really not a huge surprise. I think we all kind of saw that one coming. So we're a little bit lucky that, yeah, you drive here. You march there. That's all that territory dealt with. So the war has gone very, very nice. Apparently Puerto Rico's capitulated as well, but, you know, let's not worry about that. What can you guys here do? Because Portugal's sending, I think, like, their entire army here. Yeah, like, their entire army is coming. Land doctrine, two-civilian economy. The more stuff, you know what? We do need the stability. Stability is increasing by 0.7% per week. Which is okay. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Portugal doesn't have enough supplies to actually maintain this entire army here. Which is completely okay. Let's build up... Where do we have, like, I mean, I think 30% is actually the best we have. So, you know, let's build some military factories in Burundi. Let's start making some convoys as well. We don't have steel for this right now, but... I don't think that's really a big problem. How many men have we lost so far? 4,000 against 1,000. I mean, again, we're the only ones attacking, so understandably we're taking a lot of casualties here. They're actually just going to leave the port. I don't think I would agree with that tactical maneuver. But if, you know, if that's what you want to do, you can do it. Norway joined the Entente. First time I think in a while they actually have not joined the Internationale. Any provinces that are completely empty? Yes. Okay, Portugal. You've got to know at this point that you've lost, right? Like, if I was Portugal, I would realize at this point that, you know, the game's up. We do have enough stuff here. Initiative goes up by 20%. Piercing also goes down. Do we want to maybe want a recon company in here as well? Piercing is the same. A little bit more reconnaissance. Not enough infantry equipment for that. So you know, let's hold off there for now. Yeah. So if you just left your port province, I will go take the port. Just trying to make sure that nobody else has any interest in taking us back. Because if they have no port, Portugal like can't win. Like all their troops are eventually just gonna like die. So our mission, I would say, has been a success. We haven't taken any of Portugal's actual territory yet, which is fine. I'm assuming this area, yeah, is now completely collapsed. The entire Middle African army is moving over here. We have 16 divisions. The Portuguese have 4 to 18. But 8 of those are here. Why do you have so much, like, strength? Next in the last stand to make sure you don't lose control of the port. Hawaii joined the Coral Prosperity Sphere. A completely understandable maneuver. The Portuguese reach out for peace. We defeated the Portuguese in Africa, and they have started negotiations to settle for a peace agreement. It is now high time for us to reach out to the authorities in the fatherland in order to ask them to draft a formal peace agreement. Some voices, however, are claiming that relying on the people back in Germany is a waste of effort, when the Office of MittelAfrika knows the situation on the ground much better than any bureaucrat in Germany could, and thus recalling for terms for peace agreement to be made in MittelAfrika and only sent to Germany as a fault accompli. We lose stability. But like, if I'm gonna agree to here because I want the entire thing. I do not rely on Germany to do anything. With the defeat of the pathetic Portuguese force at the hands of our mighty army, we've granted them the moral right to exercise our sovereignty in form of our own demands for the Portuguese. So what do we want? We want all of it. We lose 12% stability. What was it, northern? No. We're gonna lose 12% stability here. So actually, I'm gonna save just in case this completely screws everything up. However, yes, just save this. Nothing bad. Take the entire place, thank you. And they've acquiesced. We got 5 political power. We're no longer getting border raids. We're at negative 31% stability, but that's okay. Let's get our units in position and hopefully not die. 10% stability. We do need the East Asian exports. We'll be done in 35 days. I believe in our ability not to completely fuck up. Kind of. I kind of believe in our ability not to completely fuck up. Albania has joined the Austrian faction. I've never seen Hungary actually do this before. Illyria looks very sad, by the way. It's a very sad state of affairs. Yeah, so Switzerland has gone national populist. We'll kind of see how they end up going in the future. Also, Russia seems like they have a lot of troops right now. They've got a lot of troops on the Finnish border. Is the Zeli clique pro-Germany? Yes. Well, they can be, I think. I think there's a chance that they can be pro-German. They don't have to be. Research slot. Let's go for better rifles. We'll upgrade our light tanks to be slightly better light tanks. We do need more steel, so you probably want to get some more stuff from the Bada Bing, the Flems. Yeah, keep Flemming. Yeah, 8 more steel would be really nice. It's more support for social liberalism, which I don't think really means anything in the grand scheme of things. I mean, hopefully it doesn't. It might. Let's go for some... I mean, you're doing all this. What, Lithuania and Ruthenia is going for this focus. You know what? We can actually get it cheap. 161 days, not bad. South Africa. I think it's too late. I don't think you're going to go Syndicalist at this point. If you're not going to go Syndicalist, we're completely okay with you. Does it actually have its own unique rifle tech? Just in technology, not production. Oh, it actually does. Cool. Just, you know, if you help CNT in Spain, you can see Spanish colonies in Africa too. I mean, I could, but if CNT wins, that's just like another opponent for us to actually have to fight, and I don't think that benefits us. Like, Portugal probably is going to join the Entente if they haven't already, because they basically don't have an army anymore, which is a really sad state of affairs for them. Kingdom of Spain usually does end up joining with the Reichspakt. Royal Talk here is not bad. You know, let's go for some royal tours. Let's meet some people, have a few drinks, and everything's going to be great. But I also do need to get off Sicilian economy as soon as possible. Hello, Ridvan. How are you doing today? Apparently these people don't like your occupation, which I can understand. And you're all at 0. Why are you increasing so much? Base rank is 56. Civilian oversight, 0% because we don't have enough weapons. We're missing 1,000 rifles. Okay. So you know what? Don't train this other infantry. Follow that up with occupied territory. Right now you're on the militia. Manpower perf suppression. Throw you guys here instead. You're still on all civilian oversight. I think that actually might be fine. Hello, I'm pretty sure that's Greek that I cannot read at all. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're saying 3.1 thousand rifles. I think for right now, let's focus on garrisons. What do we get? Something good? Triple times during the Cairo Pact? I mean, the Ottoman Empire is going to be having a pretty bad day, I would say. Because Egypt now fighting a two-front war does make the war much more likely to succeed. Invade South Africa? I mean, if they were... I mean, already in the Entente. If they were to go Syndicalist and join the Internationale, then I could understand, like, invading them. But right now, it doesn't really seem like something that makes a lot of sense. 8 steel, 8 rubber. Let's officially support the Anglo Security Forces. Mustafa III visits Göttingen University. Prince Karl Mustafa III has returned from a tour in the University of Göttingen in Lower Saxony. He was shown our latest discoveries in physics, spoke to the professors of African languages, and was shown the Göttingen State and University Library. It all made a strong impression on him, and he has urged people to adopt the natural sciences of Europe and provide the creation of the library in Kigali. 2 building slots. Wow, that's garbage. Thanks for nothing. Why did I let him in? Well, who invited the prince if he was just leaving 2 building slots? Garbage. Okay, base size only at... I mean, target's 27, still not great. And all the other territories are also a little bit upset. Sources, Republic of Liberia. How dare you? How dare you? We're gonna send a full... We're gonna send 8 divisions up here. I mean, the rest of you, it doesn't make sense to even be down in this area. You should be, like, further up north. $1938 budget. Black Monday was almost 2 years ago, and yet the impact is still viable. Yeah, no, we definitely... Germany needs our army. Portugal joining Entente, not a surprise. Not a place, it's the King of Burgundy. Ah, oh dear. Oh, Rwanda, okay. Please do democratic reform instead of the left path. Please, you might like it. Well, I've already chosen. Can you do both? I mean, you might be actually able to do both. We could go democratic if we want. Sultan Khalifa II visits Singapore. Sultan Khalifa II has returned from a tour of fortification harbors in Singapore and Malta. He spoke at length with his attaché of our tour, Captain Atal Shrind. At the end of the tour, the two issued a report to the emissary comparing the similar situations in Singapore, Malta, and Zanzibar, calling it the Singapore of Africa. The island of Zanzibar controls access to her capital and to the Mozambique Channel. Despite its strategic location, the islands are undeveloped compared to their counterparts in Europe and Asia, and in response to a report, Downtree has funded naval fortifications in Zanzibar. Oh, thank you very much. I will take any defense that you want to give me. If it's free shit, I'll take it. And also, I will now build up some submarines because they are cheap, and that's basically my only reason for doing so. Also, do I have an admiral? I do. I'll definitely take an admiral for free. So, Liberia, are you going to join the Internationale? And if you do, please just know I will immediately invade you. No, you're already in the Internationale. Oh, okay, then. So we've already got our first front line for the Second Weltkrieg. Because the war is going to be beginning more than likely sometime next year. In a good old 1939. We got about a year and a half, roughly, until major conflict really starts to break out. Madras has capitulated. That's in, like, India. I don't think we care about that too much. Is there any war here so far? I mean, Dominion India is taking some territory. I mean, they're social democratic. God is in charge here. Do you think that there is a chance that they peacefully unify? It's extremely, extremely unlikely. But it might happen. Which would be strange. But it'd also be kind of cool to see that happen. Beijing government is absolutely getting their shit kicked in, so I can't see them lasting for too long. Are you in the Reichspakt? Yes, we are, because we are the German colony in Africa. And Bulgaria is getting their absolute shit kicked in as well. I made the Soviet Union. Well, I don't know where the Soviet Union is, so it's a little bit too late for that. Or too early, depending on how you want to look at things. We don't need war propaganda. What I need is stability. I get stability from doing a police crackdown, but I don't know... You know what? Yeah, let's do a police crackdown, actually. The Russian state. Well, we have to wait until the Second Weltkrieg in Germany to invade them first. But I think our main goal is going to be the Internationale, just because they're much closer to us. After that, we'll send troops into Russia, for sure. 1939 rifle, you know what? Let's get that going. You just got here. Welcome. Let's get more steel from the Germans. I think we're still building some military factories. And we're also trying to repair a lot of infrastructure that I'm assuming I accidentally blew up. Well, not accidentally blew up, but that I did blow up during the Portuguese War. Are you in the... okay, you're not in the faction quite yet. You getting your flu shot? I haven't got my flu shot yet this year, so I probably should get on that at some point. Okay, so you can be done in 81 days. The 1939 artillery as well. Let's get both of those guys going. Can I even send volunteers? I could send volunteers to somebody, but... I mean, sending troops to Bulgaria, definitely not really what we want to do there. Do you support the Kaiserreich or the Ottomans? The Ottomans can join the Reichspakt. So, I guess by that logic, we're going to support the Ottoman Empire. We want them to win, because again, they can join the Reichspakt. So it makes more sense for them to, political power cost goes down. British self-rule, land doctrine. Do any of you... I mean, oil's not bad. Let's get some oil, actually. Okay, Bulgaria and Serbia have ended hostilities. Not a surprise. Question is, like, does it actually make sense that we could probably send volunteers to the Ottoman Empire, but does that make sense for us to do? How many could I send? If I can only send one division, it makes no sense. If I could send like 2 or 3, no, we can only send 1. I don't know if 1's really enough to get anything done. The only place in which 1 division actually makes a difference is if you were to aid the Indo-Chinese revolt, put 1 troop in Saigon. Because that's very powerful. But aside from that, you can't really do too much. The Russia's doing some expansionism stuff. Wait, Kyrgyzstan? Where the hell did you come from? Why would a German colony be interventionist? Look, don't think about the logic of it too much. Sure, we don't have enough guns to actually maintain all our colonial borders, but just don't worry about that. Also, France has put like all their units on the border with Liberia, which I guess makes sense. They're in the Internationale. Actually, do I want to put... You know what? I might actually want to put troops in Morocco. Yeah, you know what? You guys here... I'm going to ship you into Morocco. And just prepare a naval invasion into Brest. That's our plan. That's our naval invasion plan of the Internationale here. Yeah, I mean, the Egyptians can't fight Germany. Most of the time, it seems like Germany capitulates on that issue. Germany refused to return the skull of Chief Mackay. We've encountered a bit of diplomatic faux pas. During one of his sponsored road tours, Chief Adam Seppi of Dimodai requested return of his predecessor's skull, currently kept in the Bremen Ethnological Museum. The skull belongs to Chief Mackay, who was a rebel against German rule and beheaded by Commander Tom von Prince, who sent the skull to the museum's collection. The Maya are very respectful of their ancestors and believe that the skull is in such a disrespectful state, it is certain to anger the spirits. Unfortunately, the German government has refused to return the skull as a matter of principle, creating a discontent even beyond the Wahali tribe. Great. Poland is joining the Internationale. So a lot of people are joining the Internationale. Poland... Look, as soon as they join the Internationale, how many German troops, Ukrainian troops, just flood the border? Usability over 1% to prevent the collapse. Okay, I mean, we're at -2. It's going up by 0.1%. It's actually going up by 1% per week. So that should be done, you know, very soon. We'll try to keep stability up as high as we possibly can. Let's go for battlefield support for our aircraft here. If you do a naval invasion, you can land on 2 different fleets. I know you can land on multiple provinces. I just never do. Because if you land it, like if we attack, let's say Brest, land here and here, and fail the invasion here, these guys are just dead immediately. Like we can't save them. So I usually find it like a little bit too risky for myself. If Ireland actually joins the Reichspakt, we can maybe try to do some sort of invasion of Britain. And I do think we want to start training up more troops. Let's go for like another 12. Another 12 infantry. Just for right now. I mean, 44 tanks. Let's actually, okay, cancel 2 of you. Build 2 tanks, of course. Reinforcements and garrisons are top priority. Everything else is just, you know, nice to haves. Okay, we're at least now over 0% stability. Ever so slightly. Also, the Ottomans are doing, I would say, a pretty okay job against the Saudis. Should win their war there soon. We got some oil. Follow that up with land doctrine research boost. Supply consumption goes down. I mean, 20% stability actually on this is pretty good. So let's make our way for a nice 20% stability boost. Being like war support, everything is kind of bad, I will admit. And construction speed, factory output. Not great. We're still dealing with Black Monday, right? The Lash Orda has capitulated. So they're going to get annexed pretty soon. Lash Orda is actually also puppet. How do you have all these puppet states? I guess maybe you beat the Lash Orda a while ago? Not too sure, because again, I've never seen Kyrgyzstan. Also, the defending government is doing pretty well in China. I mean, it's already 1938, and they've already taken over most of the territory. The Canadians have decided to intervene in the American Civil War, which I guess actually does make sense. The CSA is doing a very good job, which scares me a little bit. And because Mexico is totalist, I think they can intervene in the Civil War as well. Well, ideology is Russia. They are national populist. Two Sicilies is now at war with the SRI. So I feel like what does Sweden do? Sweden is social democratic. Did they go with the coalition? They did not, so they cannot go syndicalist. Fantastic. Norway's in the Entente. So overall, because you've not gone for it's not Khrushchev anymore. It's Smolensk. Well, so overall we're actually looking okay. Illyria is actually also independent, which I'm surprised by. I did not know that was a thing. Okay, we've got some honorary officers. Follow that up with another. You know what? 10% stability. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. And the police crackdowns. They're still underway. Bulgaria is joining Austrian faction. And the Patagonian Workers' Front has won the war in Argentina. And now there's also a tiny little Paraguay. And all you guys are now in the Internationale. Well, the Internationale is going to have like they're spread far and wide for sure. Mexico has not intervened, but again, I think they can intervene. Been a fan since March. I tend to keep being one. Well, that's good. If you came into my chat being like, hey, guess what? I don't like your content anymore and I hate you. I'd be a little bit offended, but I'm glad to hear that you are going to remain a fan of the channel. Still trying to get our way up to 100% political power. So we can go to partial mobilization. Increase our military production by quite a bit. Also, you guys are now rebelling against the French government. Brazil's joined the Reichspakt. And all how France declared war on this confederation. Not a surprise. Greece is having a civil war. Did you declare war on Greece while they're still in the Belgrade Pact? You did! Every single time the syndicalists declare war on Greece, they always do it while Greece is still in a faction. Which means that Serbia is also going to intervene in this war, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, they have absolutely no chance of survival. Don't know why they always do that. It seems like a little suicidal, but okay. How many troops do you guys have? 2 to 8 divisions. Again, I don't think you can win. If you watched our CSA campaign, they did pretty well in that one. But, again, they're not going to succeed. How many troops do you guys... You have 2048? You know what? The Kingdom of France might have a lot of troops in Canada. It's not impossible that the Canadian... Or that the French have sent a lot of troops to go fight in the American Civil War. So if that's the case, do you think there's a chance they could actually win? It'd be hilarious. I mean, I could send my own troops in here to help them out, but I don't think that helps me. I don't think it actually helps me at all. That's just kind of funny to do. Okay, monarchy's been restored to Greece while they're still fighting their civil war. Of course, you're probably at war, yeah, with Serbia as well, so there's no chance that you would actually live for too long, I would say. And you'll be done in just a few more days. We don't need war propaganda. I mean, war support actually at 48% is not so bad. And we do now have better artillery pieces. 1940, I think, is a little bit too ahead of time for research. So let's go with you. 302 days. Still a while. You know, getting more defense, more organization. I think all that's, you know, pretty good for us. And Russia is continuing to expand. A little bit scary. What we do want is for Don-Kuban Union to join the Reichspakt, which I think they should do if Russia is national populist. It seems like every time Don-Kuban Union has gone for... Or every time Russia's gone national populist, Don-Kuban Union does join in with the Reichspakt. Is Germany a monarchy? Yes, they are a monarchy. Led by Kaiser Wilhelm II. Unfortunately, the Confederation does look like it's completely collapsing. But there was a little bit there where we had hope that maybe they could survive. Oh, so how's Canada doing in their war? Not great, I would say. The American Union State also looks like they are going to collapse sooner rather than later. Which is, again, scary. So we need the CSA to not be alive. Okay, then you get our cash crop exports. Follow that up with... I mean, I think, like, the 20% stability there is, like, so good. You need bonus of electronics. Most of this tech down here kind of sucks. 4 naval dockyards. Or maybe more steel is not a bad idea. You don't know. We want industrial development. The Greece can join the Reichspakt because they are a monarchy too. I believe sure Greece can join the Reichspakt. Oh no, they join the Entente usually. Yeah, I mean they usually join the Entente, but I don't think it's impossible for them to join the Reichspakt. They just rarely do. They do prefer joining up with the Entente. Also, Lao, let's go for... Alright, we'll go to early mobilization. We have the war support to do that. It looks like the Russians are... Actually, Russia's also helping out the Kingdom of Spain, which I find a little bit strange. Probably because they're against the Internationale. How many troops does Germany have on this border? Germany, I do think that there's not enough troops on your border right now with France. I understand that you want to put a lot of troops on the border with Poland. I mean, actually, Poland has, like, no troops anywhere. What can I build? Better artillery. Yeah, let's upgrade our artillery pieces. Upgrade you. We don't need a second one here. Get rid of this. Thank you. We still need more military factories, though. Like, that's for sure. Yes, we got fire detection. 217 days, though, is quite a lot. You know what? 1938 research speed bonus. Hello, I love your playthroughs. Thank you very much, ER. Hopefully you don't have to go to the ER very often, though. Yes, I started my YouTube channel back in 2010. Where I used to do StarCraft 2 commentary videos. But unfortunately, you can't find any of them anymore. There were a lot of Greeks in Africa in this time period. Were there? Where would they be? Yeah, I've been doing this since I was 13 years old, so well, it was just before I turned 14. So yeah, it's been a while. How old are you? I just turned 24 like this month. They're mostly in Egypt. You know, okay, actually, that makes a lot of sense that they'd be mostly in Egypt. Lots of Greek and Lebanese all over the place. Lebanese in West Africa and Greeks in Kenya and elsewhere. You learn something new every day. Don-Kuban Union has joined the Reichspakt. Fantastic news for us. I believe Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia can also all join the Reichspakt. Yes, there we go. So that's actually going to be a massive... Look at the size of this front line Russia's going to have to face. I don't think Russia has enough troops to deal with that. There's no way in hell. Like, how many men do you guys have? let's say 100 divisions. 100 divisions is basically maybe one per province along this entire border. Support the Ottomans. I mean, the Ottomans are doing fine, I think. Who's actually the major leaders in the Ottoman War? Just Egypt, actually. So you know what? I will. I will send a single high-level troop with someone who's got very good attack, and I will send you over here. I'll try to. We'll try to kill off Egypt. But if we can get the Ottoman Empire to also join in with the Reichspakt, we're going to have such a fucking good faction going. Ottoman Empire, Egypt, Tripolitania, Iran, all of them in our faction. Radical anarchists have seized control of Argentina. So assuming they are going, they're probably radical socialist, right? No, they've gone syndicalist. Not totalist. Because I know if they go totalist, they can declare war on Chile. I know that because in our Chile campaign, they did that to us. We're not at war. You know what? Fair enough. You know, one research slot? Let's get the university going. You usually be at war with Russia soon because they usually attack Georgia and the Korean Union. I mean, here's the thing. Like, if they actually declare war on Germany before the Second Weltkrieg, they stand no chance in hell. Okay, not on that. Actually, no, can't draw. Okay, go to here. You look at America and South America. South America is pretty standard. We got Reichspakt up here. All this area is probably going to go towards the Internationale. Entente control this. This will probably all go Internationale. The CSA is doing a pretty good job right now. Republic of South Africa has declared war on you guys. You are the nationalist. And you know what? The nationalists can join the Reichspakt. So we have a vested interest, actually, in helping them out. Has Brazil gone Vargas, new state? They've gone Vargas. Start of the Third Boer War. Let's go with... Actually, you know what? 100%? That's pretty good. Yeah, because you're British. We don't want the British to win. For obvious reasons. So South Africa. You have one more division here. We'll send you over to blue. So I'm assuming for the Boer War. We gotta fight both of them, right? Ottoman Empire calls for aid. Of course we'll send you some equipment. Do I actually have 750 equipment? I don't. But I still think they get 750 equipment regardless, so that's fine. Also, are we missing any for... No, this is all just for new development. Okay, that's not so bad then. So we want to kill Natal. And then we want to kill Southern Rhodesia. Have them both join up with our faction. Because you are not... Like, you're not core, right? No. So we just need to send a troop over here and we should be good. South Africa is rightful Dutch claim. France has won their war there. I mean, as soon as we push past the Suez Canal... We're looking a little bit better. I can't navally invade, right? I don't think so. No, you just stay here. I'm trying to think, like, I don't think we want to attack anybody else. We want to push our way through Suez. Burgos has fallen. Oh, you've already taken care of Natal. Oh, fantastic then. We just need to go over to Southern Rhodesia, kill them off. And then we'll win. Beautiful. Could get more offense, more breakthrough. Like, what are our penalties right now? River crossing, fort, nighttime. What is your fort level? It's level 3 fort. You've prepared a little bit too much for this, I would say, Egypt. I cannot ask them because they sent volunteers to the Ottomans. I think the Ottomans would need military access. And even then, you can't cross because you can't cross into neutral to you can't cross neutral in the hostile territory. And I don't think we need naval invade either. I could maybe send some aircraft. How many aircraft could I send? 32 planes? Okay, let's send 32 close air support. By that I mean, 8. Then nothing here. How many planes does Egypt have? They have no planes. Okay, so that's... We'll bomb them with 8 close air support, and hopefully that does the job for us. I do see that there's a lot of situations over here. Japan's isolated war on the defending government. So I guess Anqing has backed the Japanese. Defending government is rejecting the Japanese. I mean, how many troops does Southern Rhodesia have? 2 to 6. I mean, yeah, there's no way they can win against South Africa. And then South Africa joining the Reichspakt is just, it's just more good stuff for us. Do you plan on getting Goring? We've already kicked Goring out of the country because our first playthrough as MittelAfrika went very poorly when we had Goring in charge. I'll have you guys here. Oh, yeah, we have tactical bombers. Get you out of here. We want the tactical bombers instead. Tactical bombers are so much better for us. So send 30 tactical bombers once you've left. I don't know when you will leave. You'll be there on the 31st. Then we'll send you guys over, and we're going to bomb the hell out of that bunker in the Suez Canal. Target bunkers, please. The Kenyan Highway Settlement Policy. Highways, or not the highways, highlands. The highlands of Kenya are one of the few areas in Africa suitable for white settlement. The rare combination of cool uplands combined with healthy soil creates a climate almost like that of Europe, and excellent for farming. It is no wonder that the land here is in high demand. Unfortunately, it's long been economically underused. The British settlers have proven more interested in establishing themselves as landholders and letting the native Kikuyu do the labor. If we open the land to small German farmers and squeezed out by the Junker estates, we can improve productivity and increase our influence in the region, but also make the land shortages even more intense. They can stay British for now. You get more factory construction, more outputs, fantastic. Our finest hour. We don't care about that too much. Japan's already given up? Oh, because it got angered by the Russians. Fair enough. Will Japan win? I mean, defending government, I don't think they can actually fight this two-front war. Yes, we've already bombed one level of the fort. Also, if you're wondering what Anthem means, it's a combination of my old friend's name and my friend's name. So, I made up this name like 13 years ago. Like, years before I even started the YouTube channel. So, it's quite old. Social liberalism. We're not technically at war yet, so we can't get this one going. I do want that 20% stability boost, so we're going to go for our own shipyards. Game name? Heartsfire 4. Kaiserreich. Kaiserreich's the mod. We're at 40. I mean, our attack shouldn't be as bad. We have air superiority. We've only bombed one level this fort. Yeah, we want to get it down to 0. How old are you? I'm in my mid-20s. Research slot. What do we want? No, not engineering. Production efficiency cap? That seems good. Look, our Ottomans, just let me bomb the fort into oblivion, and then you can attack to your heart's content, okay? But until then, Just wait out a little bit. Yeah, so Southern Rhodesia is now been completely destroyed by the Boers. You know, 1940, let's actually get the 1940 research tech. I think it's completely acceptable for us to get it now. Oh yeah, I probably should get a battle plan. Let's go. So, look, planes. You're just bombing one port or one defensive position. It shouldn't be that difficult. I guess they could be repairing it faster. I think you need to go to the Arabian side. I mean, the thing is, like, once we kill Egypt, the entire Kaiserreich is going to capitulate. So that's why I'm trying to focus on getting them killed as fast as possible. We have some naval invasions. I don't think we can do naval invasions right now. Because we would need, I think the Ottomans have naval superiority here. And right now we have 0. We can try. It's sort of risky. We'll have this guy stay here and keep bombing the airport, but apparently it doesn't say it's not viable. So maybe we can. We'll take Alexandria. We need to improve our logistics. I actually need all of this stuff. God damn it. Oh no, we can do naval invasions. Sometimes it's weird, because sometimes you can't do naval invasions while you are volunteering, but get more submarines, get more convoys. I think that's completely acceptable. Question is, do you think there's anybody in Alexandria? There is somebody in Alexandria, and they are way more defended than the other guy. So, you know what? Is there another port anywhere else? I mean, there are some ports down there, but I see, is there a port? Yeah, there's a port in Sudan. But there's no port up here, so I don't know how that would help us. The fall of Shenyang. The Feni government, I think, is going to completely collapse. Hope you live stream more. I'm planning on trying to do a live streams every single morning starting tomorrow, if I can actually get that done. They're not all going to be yeah, okay, now you're dead. They're not all going to be like strategy games. I'm guessing you guys will join the Chinese United Front then. Yeah, you big faction here. But every morning at like 8 in the morning, I'm planning on trying to do live streams. I have a few games already lined up for what I want to try playing. Okay, Australasian Guard. I mean, our air superiorities, it's a 2% penalty for them. Which isn't that big of a deal, in all honesty. Like, it doesn't change anything. Got more mobilization. I don't like that. But I mean, how many troops does Liberia have, do you think? I'm going to take a guess and say basically 0. Yes, we'll throw you into this army. Thank you. I don't know where you're going to go, but that's fine. You have 1 to 3 divisions. So, like, the MittelAfrikan army should be able to crush them. Also, Brazil, you really need to focus on actually killing off the International's position here. The CSA actually not... Oh, Mexico did intervene. Okay. We'll kind of see how that ends up playing out. Because if the CSA and Mexico end up winning the American Civil War, not great. How much manpower does Egypt have? They have, right now, about 30,000 manpower, which isn't a ton. But it's still too much, I would say. And I'm trying to think, like, what else can... I mean, the Ottomans look like they're actually losing. I think they have less. How much manpower do the Ottomans have? They have a lot of manpower, but I don't think they have, like, any equipment, unfortunately. I'm trying to think, where could... How much do the Arabians have? 4 to 16. Like, not too many. Maybe we turn around and try to defeat the Saudis first. close air support. Just try to help out some troops here. Again, we want the Ottomans to win because we want them to join the Reichspakt if that's possible. Instability of Brazil. You've declared a new state. So Brazil has become paternal autocrat. He's declared himself to be like dictator. So congratulations to them. As long as we're in the Reichspakt, though, I don't care much at all. Stay on my side forever. Brazil's declared war on Sao Paulo. And probably on somebody else as well, but, you know, so be it. You declare war every once in a while, it's fine. We don't need this many. Just one of each. Should be fine. There's been a revolt in Brazil. I mean, how many troops do you guys actually have? 8 to 13, 24. I can't see them doing too much actual damage. Let's go up to partial mobilization, please and thank you. How much manpower do the Saudis have? Less than 30,000. So I mean, both sides don't have too much going on. We have air superiority, which is a negative 0.4%. We're really pulling our weight here. But again, if we just slowly start pushing them back. Will we defend this province? I don't really know. But somebody's also declared themselves the Republic of China. Mongolia declared themselves the Republic of... Wait, did they? Who are you? Are you Mongolia? I don't know. No, the defending government declared themselves to be the Republic of China. You can help them defeat Iran. I mean, how much troops does Iran have? They're 3 to 21. Problem is, though, is that Iran is not going to capitulate quickly. Also, the Republic of China just capitulated, so now Japan has a massive front line. Give me that 20% stability, please, and thank you. So I don't think you're not going to die. Do I need any more? I need more rifles. Let's go with 3 rifles. We could upgrade the rifles right now, but I don't think we want to. Actually, if you're just for new deployments, then I'm actually okay switching over to be the better guns. I'm not too worried about that, but I do need more steel. We'll get that from Germany. Thank you very much. So we can push our way towards Rydia. That should be their capitulation. Do they have a gap? They do have a gap, you're right. But they're not going to have a gap in a moment, unfortunately. Okay, well, we shrank the Ottoman line by 1 singular province. So, I mean, that's something. Are there any gaps at all in your front? The answer is no, but I mean, the Ottomans are actually starting to encircle some Iranian troops, which is completely okay for us. I will also get this guy going. You're going to go to Hoyle here and then to Rydia. I mean, if you can get all those cities captured, I think you should capitulate. Gives the Ottoman Empire a lot of power. I joined because I'm German. I did not expect Hearts Minor 4. Welcome, welcome. We're going to move to this province. I mean, we're making some gains against you. Get 20 political power. Thank you very much. Engineering. Let's go for the 1940 equipment. Yeah, so basically Germany won the First World War. We're playing as all of Germany's colonies in Africa. And we just got a excellent research, excellent stability boost, which is nice. We get another bonus to 20 steel's not bad. You know, let's get some basic infrastructure in the country. Kaiserreich is just the name of the mod. Yeah, it's a mod. Hold position here. I mean, we are making some gains against Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's June right now, so as soon as you've probably done Alpine Forces, you're probably going to do demand Alsace-Lorraine. So we're about roughly probably like 2-3 months from the second Krieg actually beginning. German proposes a single currency. I don't think I have any choice because I'm a puppet state. Probably should have done actually the offensive one and not the... Actually, no, I can do both. Do both. There we go. And just march our way down to Saudi Arabia. Like, how many, how close are they to capitulating? I mean, already at 71%. What if I go around you? I'm not going to go through the city. I'm going to go around. Because I am incredibly sneaky. Just tiptoeing my way through the Arabian desert. Melting alive, but getting some good work done. Guys, just sending more troops over here. I feel okay marching our way down south. I mean, this is making a big front line. But I mean, who has more troops, though? 11 to 60. So at mid 13, I mean, actually not too different. Okay, hold your position there. We're only 2 provinces away from the Saudi Arabian capital. Yeah, the game starts in 1936. Will I get any assistance here? Because I should still have my bombers helping us out. With our beautiful 0.2% modifier. And if you come down here... Because I do need this city. I mean, 2 victory points is not nothing. And I can't send more troops to you, right? No, unfortunately. I would like to send another one. Come on, just die. Look, Ottomans, if you send me 1 division to help me, fine. You don't want to help me out? I'm going to keep marching my way to the capital then. It'll split them in half, which usually messes with the AI's brain. The AI does not like when your front gets split in half. They hate it. I mean, also, it might screw up the Ottoman Empire's AI as well, but let's not worry about that so much. Yeah, so the French are now justifying a war. When will this happen? It will begin in 56 days from now. So we gotta try to end this war faster than the French declare war on Germany. Which seems like it could be difficult. So we've gotten you guys down to 43%. You're also worth 2 victory points. We're gonna stay on this defensive line. When will you be? You'll be in this province in 5 days. Like, it would be nice if you attacked for this province. How long till you get there? It'll also take you 5 days. Never mind, you're being attacked. So it's going to take you a little bit longer than that. Let's go 1 more factory into military equipment. Okay, let's go take this city. You'll be there in 4 days. I will be there in 5 days. But I don't have any more equipment. That's a problem. Ottomans, are you sending any troops to go take this province? Okay, you are. That's nice. Because again, the Ottomans, or Saudi Arabia getting killed, makes the job for the Ottoman Empire like 1,000 times easier. Because their front line shrinks significantly. Let's build some more factories just in this area. The more military factories, the better, I say. Okay, so you've taken that city, which gets the Saudi Arabians down to 32%. Your organization is pretty low. Can I force attack you again? I can't force attack you again. Just attack, right? Just wave after wave of our own troops until the killbots hit their limit. We will succeed in this. Saudi Arabia's capitulated. See, I've done great work for us. Where's the palace that we live in? Of course, we're gonna live in Zanzibar. We have a fucking we have our own island in Zanzibar. Okay. We're living the high life. Also, we did fantastic work against you. That should hopefully just that might be enough for the Ottomans' clear victory here. Also, I need another focus. More infrastructure is not bad. More rubber and more steel, actually, would probably save us one factory. Zanzibar's a little problematic. Look, it doesn't matter how problematic it is. If anybody has any problems with it, I'll shoot them with, like, a revolver or something, okay? No, we're fighting against the Cairo Pact. I'm helping the Ottomans fight the Cairo Pact because the Ottoman Empire can join with the Reichspakt, which could also be like a nice little buffer against Russia. And if Ottomans actually win this entire area, the Reichspakt would stretch like continuously down all the way to the south. Like, it's going to be beautiful. Do you actually have a port here? You do in Yemen. Also, I'm going to switch my bomber. Please come back to here. Start blowing up some more stuff, though. I mean, we're going to get kicked out of the Ottoman Empire pretty soon. Because once France declares war, Germany's going to immediately call us in. Where's my navy? I have 16 ships here. I have 7 ships over there. Look at Reinhard Heinrich over here. Send you both into Morocco. And to be ready to invade France. Hopefully they have no troops in Brest. If they do, we're going to have some problems. But if they don't, we're going to be looking great. Also, Japanese are doing, I would say, a pretty good job over in China. Like, they are absolutely crushing it. Hello, Mario, dictator of the Mushroom Soviet Republic. How are you doing today? Do I need more manpower? I really don't. I need someone who's actually going to give me some modifiers. Organization plus 10. Where's my favorite guy in the entire game? There he is. I just like the 5% attack, defense, and more recruited population. Also, the Americans are doing too good. Is a strong Japan good for the Reichspakt? No, because Japan can attack Germany's colonies, which is bad. Yeah, the CSA is looking a little bit too powerful. So we need to kill the French before the Americans can actually intervene in this war. Also, my submarines. We're going to set you right now to do not engage. I just need to look at these ports in France and see which one they could attack. Can they even attack Russia? I don't think they can attack Russia without a transmitter existing. I think Russia can attack them. Okay. My beautiful little ships. You've got to see what's going on. Yeah, so we're preparing for a war. You can see that there's French troops in this province. But there's nobody in La Rochelle. Is there anybody in Bordeaux? The game's paused. No, there's nobody in Bordeaux. Okay, well, I feel like our mission here becomes quite clear. Do not land in Brest. Go to Bordeaux. They will support all these invasions. I will join your war against the French. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm at war with you as well. Okay, fantastic. So these guys will come in here. They'll crush Liberia like absolutely their ants. No problems there. Not 1941 yet, but I'm still going to get an industry tech for 1941. Just because it's pretty good. They have nail superiority here. We don't have nail superiority in these two locations. We got it now here. A little bit more support for social liberalism. That's fine. Oh, and our submarines as well. Engage at low risk. There we go. We're going to send all our troops in. What? The text beside the research? They are for Director Fire, which I think is your naval unit, some better attack stats. But the Second Weltkrieg has begun. Poland is going to get their absolute shit kicked in. I don't see a situation where they survive this for too much longer. But hopefully, again, there's no truce in Bordeaux. We're sending over a beautiful 6-stack. Take the city, get a beachhead, and we'll look great. You guys, again, you should end up joining the Reichspakt at some point, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we get a little bit less factory output, a little more resource gain efficiency, which is fine. Of course, when we land, I'm going to give all this territory over to Germany, because the German AI will like to put troops in those provinces. Okay, I do see the French are attacking some of our submarines. I do not see it. It's not real, okay? Well, you still have nail superiority over most of these regions, so not too worried about it. Okay, there's now troops in Bordeaux, but if we are forced to attack our way onto the beaches, we might get something done here. Please? As they are taking... And they've got a lot of nice modifiers. And I do see that my entire army has now been intercepted by the British, which is a little bit worrying, for sure. We're at 84. Peace conference is over. Who has won? What? Actually, what peace conference is this for? Oh, it's for Denmark. Are they social democratic? Yes, they are. Unfortunate for us. It looks like we are beating the British Navy, though. They sank one of our ships, but we did sink 3 of their submarines. Look, all I'm saying is that we can get this landing to work. We did lose. Germany lost. That's a lot of ships for Germany to lose. That's really bad. How about you guys just come back to Morocco? Yeah, because that went really poorly. Went really bad. Where you guys go? No, don't go there. We'll go to Morocco, please. Don't sail into the English Channel. That seems like suicide, if you ask me. You got intercepted again, didn't you? Did I lose my entire navy? Mostly, yes. Okay, so France is already making headway into Germany. Not a great way to start this out. What we need to do, Italy joined the Internationale, not a surprise. If the Entente were to join the faction, we can navally invade from, let's say... Actually, 2 Sicilies joins, we can just have a front line there. Around Bordeaux. Yeah, but like it also scares me to navally invade in so many different locations. Because I'm a little baby. Get a new general. You know, a new general, he actually might give us some naval bonuses. 2 Sicilies join the Reichspakt. Take that as a success. 43% support here. There's only enemy ships in this location. Just trying to think. Because how many men have we lost so far? We lost 64,000 men in the war already. I would say that's bad. But, oh, now the Russian state's involved. But the Entente's also now involved. So, you know, I'm going to ask for military access through you. You guys have already won your war. Okay, delete all actions. Come up to France. Because France usually has like a decent navy. They have a port. Have the French always had a port here? I don't think I've... Is this new? Did the AI build a port? I've never seen the AI build a port, so I don't believe that. France is declaring war on the Dutch. That's okay. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we'll call a war against the Germans. Non-aggression pact with the French is okay. Really? Do they always... I feel like that's a new port. Maybe I'm losing my mind, though. Which is entirely possible. I might just be going completely mad. But I feel like that's a new port. It's a big port IRL. You're not in any faction. The Austrians might end up joining the war soon. 65% superiority, 70% superiority. My navy. Delete all your orders. You're the survivors. I need you. Please. Has the CSA won the Civil War? Not yet, but they're doing a pretty good job, I would say. Like a really good job, and they definitely will soon. Okay, so these troops are on their way up towards the north. I'm trying to think. Do you think... Where's the best place to invade? Like, I would really like a bunch of dead Frenchmen. Makes my life easier. Okay, we're gonna set you guys again to do not engage. I just want to look. Just a quick look. The port in Montpellier is empty right now, okay? The port of Montpellier is empty. Then I'm gonna send a single shitty infantry division. Go, 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 go! Just leave. Get out of here. I believe in you, single shitty infantry division. Well, why the fuck are you going there? I told you to go to multiply. Can you not read the instructions I gave you? What's wrong with you? No, go back here. Who is this guy? The Belgrade Pact dissolved? Not yet. They've not joined any factions. I know they might join Russia at some point, or they'll join Greece, or they'll join the Entente, I should say. Not too sure yet. Also, Egypt's declaring war against us. They're trying to seize the canal. How are the Ottoman Empire doing? I mean, I think they're actually starting to lose again. Which I'm a little bit upset about. Also, have you guys not killed, like, Poland yet? I feel like Poland was supposed to be the easy choice. Okay. Look. Oh, no, don't go here. Just go to Montpellier. Okay, I realize I've screwed this up myself. You're gonna get there, you're gonna land, and, you know, everything's gonna be great. No, Serbia, or no, Hungary actually attacked, they actually attacked Croatia, which is weird, because I've never actually seen them do that before. Want to attack Egypt from the south? I mean, I can't do anything. We're not at war with them yet. They take the canal? They did take the canal. I feel like Germany gives up way too easily there. Also, how is Brazil doing? Horribly. Fantastic. You know what? Don't invade yet. I still want you coming down here. But I need other shitty units that are garbage to also partake in this invasion. Because I don't want to get surrounded, like, immediately. But I got a plan. Will it work? I'm not a fortune teller. I can't say. But in my heart of hearts, I think there's a chance. But once Poland falls, Germany should be able to reposition her troops in a somewhat effective way. So I would like that. If you do all three next to each other, it's better in the sense, it's better in some ways, yes. But in another way, there's nobody in that port, which is the best kind of naval invasion is naval invasion where you land and there's just nobody there. Also, France actually made a naval invasion. Good for them. So Austria is now in the Reichspakt, but they're also at war with the Greeks, I think. Yes, which means that you're going to be at war with Romania and probably Serbia, which seems bad. Assuming you're still in the Belgrade Pact, yeah. So a war with Serbia and Romania is probably happening. Of course, they put a troop there, but there's nobody there anymore. The communards went over here to fight these guys. You fools! Everybody go to France! Go! Secure our positions. Take the ports. One of you guys got to study a multiplier, though. That's important. Or take another port. Just get here soon, please. Because the French Republic sucks shit. We can't trust them at all. Okay, so reinforcements are arriving. Somebody's capitulated. That's okay. Okay, and our beachhead has been secured. That's step one. Step one's been accomplished. Step two is go north. Oh shit! Don't. Step three is don't hit your microphone. The thing with Austria is, I mean, will they actually help us out? Because I feel like recently Austria's kind of been a more of a hindrance than anything else. Honestly, how many troops does France have? 61 to 130. Germany has 164. You allow France to enter your lands? I don't think that... No, because this actually already belongs to France. So the Entente is probably going to throw some troops in here, which is completely okay. Yes, Germany will join your war against, I guess, the Greeks now in Serbia. Lovely. I love when everybody's at war with us. It really makes my life easier. I mean, Poland's going to die. Albania's already been killed by the Greeks. I mean, it looks like Russia is losing some territory against all of our allies, which is nice. What we need, of course, is to get Germany not to be fighting a two-front war. We actually 82% war support. We actually probably don't need more war support at the moment. Okay, now let's sit back. Organize our troops a little bit. I mean, the French Republic did take Marseille. Also, my aircraft. The fall of Bucharest. Okay, Bulgaria's doing an okay job. They can get some revenge here. That'd be nice. All of my planes. Do we have an airport? We don't have an airport. God damn it. Also, even if we did have an airport, this is technically French Republic territory. I could not put planes here, even if I wanted to. Which is a massive, massive shame. Okay, so Bucharest falling. And Romania's halfway... Did I call him Romania? Romania's halfway dead. Hungary's not in the war, though. If Hungary was in the war... They could, like... The borders here are pretty empty. And I don't think Bulgaria can survive on their own for too long, unfortunately. Okay, we signed up to use some more factory output. You know, I will take it. What do we need? A better rifle, I don't think is something we need. We need something more immediately useful. What if we upgrade our recon companies? The Entente and Reichspakt meet. If we can actually get everybody to agree to open borders, would be nice for us. We are currently missing 11,000 rifles, probably for units that are being produced. Can't we build slightly less units? You're leaving here. Why would you leave? That's a question I don't understand. It's like, why would you abandon this location? I'm gonna fight you here. Naval invasion of the lowlands. The British are landing troops in the Netherlands. Not great. It's more construction speed for the 1940 budget. Like France, have you noticed that they have a lot of troops? Make more guns and just defend. I mean, yeah, like defending this location does make a lot of. Apparently, don't have enough. Why do all of our troops have like no organization? Why are you taking attrition? Oh, I say you to exercise? No, don't exercise. What the fuck's wrong with you? Last stand. Do not exercise. What the Don't do that, okay? It's already failed. Mad underrated channel. Don't know why you're not bigger. That's a question I would like to know as well. What I'm hoping for, body has fallen. Against you, that's fine. Germany's entered, called you into the war. Again, we need Romania, we need Serbia to die. And the reason we need these guys to die is so that these troops can be put anywhere else. Like, Austria is losing ground to the Italians. That's garbage. I like that you play on speed 5. Every Heroics game I play on max speed. Because my brain, it's so fast, you see, that I need it to be on speed 5 or else, you know, I'm just not engaged enough. I will fall back to multiplier, though. Do we have, how about his air superiority here? It's at 9.2%. I've got to have some better upgrades for my guys, right? No, actually, let's go for defensive for you. You're 3-4-3-2. You're not bad. Entrenchment people's 50%. What are you? You're 4 defense. I mean, 4 defense is pretty good. Okay, we're probably losing that city. Again, that's kind of okay. Yeah, I mean, I make videos in the way that I like watching content. I'm much more of a fan of like the free like flow of ideas. I don't like how France is killing us so much though. That seems like a problem. Why are you doing so much damage? Experience, short bombardment, planning speed. Okay, so this is not going the way I want it to. Which means that we're probably going to leave France for right now and maybe try going somewhere else. Maybe... You know what? Tanks would be nice. You're not wrong on that. But I think what we need to do is we might need to go kill... Not fight the Entente. Or not fight the Internationale. We're going to go somewhere else. Either to Russia or fight the Belgrade Pact. And try not to lose my entire army on the way there. We're trying to build a handful of light tanks. I'm gonna go like 3 light tanks. Let's cut rifle production maybe a little bit to try to get some more tanks going. Sorry, France. I don't care about what you have to say or do anymore. I'm leaving. Bye-bye forever. Have fun. Bye-bye. just get the hell out of here. Let's go somewhere else. Germany doesn't own Crete. Yeah, we could take Crete. I was trying to think. Who's naval superiority here? We have 94% on this strait here. So, I think you guys actually coming down to Bari. Don't go this way. Go to an Italian port. Like legation cities join the Entente. Don't go here. Paraguay's capitulated. I don't like how sometimes it's real annoying to kind of click. I can't just fight a war on anybody because I'm a puppet state, so unfortunately that's not an option for me. Yeah, go to here. Delete this fallback plan. Yeah, so if we invade from you to Greece, maybe that'll do something. I'm gonna send my boats over here because we have a lot of naval superiority because of the Austrians. So we go from here to Greece, kill everybody, then I think go fight the Russians, and then swing back around and fight the French. To me, that makes most amount of sense, even though there's not a lot of sense there. Because I want Austria not to fight here, but go fight the Italians that are actually on their front lines right now. Okay, you're still set to do not engage. You're basically just a scout ship. Oh, this entire area has nobody defending it. Yeah, so we'll try landing like... No, don't go here, because that's going to require going into a different sea zone. Yeah, just like that. You land in Athens to cut off their capital. You know what? I probably could. No, there's somebody in Athens. But if we can actually land... Like, land like this? And take those provinces? We could maybe do that. Oh, there's enemy superiority in that sea zone, so we don't want to go into this area. We want to go to our units. Modify. Actually, no, you can probably... No, hold position. I want... 3 of you on this invasion. It's going to take 21 days. That's not so bad. Hello, man. So I'm ready to go. Landing Greece. I mean, Romania should capitulate. I think as soon as we can take Bucharest back, Romania should capitulate. I don't know who you're at war with, but should all join the war. We're at war with Andalusia. I mean, who aren't we at war with at this point? I mean, actually, no, it's actually not looking so bad. Japan's doing a pretty good job. Japan, do not invade Germany's Africa. Or Germany's Asia. I beg of you. We could invade now with just 2 divisions. Because, I mean, it would not take long for units to get through here. And I don't think the Belgrade Pact has many men. 29 at most. I mean, you're not surrounded because there's 1 province here. But if you can, yeah, take this province, now all of you are surrounded. Serbia's declared war on Illyria. Don't know why they do it, but sure, why not? And in 2 days, we'll launch our invasion. Send everybody there, kill them all. And then, I think the next invasion... Unfortunately, can't invade through the Ural Sea. I mean, you could, but like again, you can't justify war while you are a you're not while you're a subject nation. You can't justify war. So there's no way for me to actually have declared war if I wanted to. Yeah, send our troops across. Illyria's already taken some Serbian cities. They're actually marching their way into Albania now. You might actually ruin my plans here, to be quite honest, Illyria. And the invasion is a go. One division here. March your way forward. You're being intercepted, aren't you? Okay. Are you in the port? Yeah, you're in the port. Fantastic. All of you guys then are going to get sent over here. Okay, so we did help you guys out. I mean, yeah, if it's proper Germany. Okay. Invasion operations to go. And go. Take everything. I think some of our troops are still being intercepted. That's kind of okay. Sure, Canada, you can actually have docking rights. That's not a big deal. Well, where do we go next? Shit, I think I accidentally just screwed some research up. Oh well. I don't know what I was even researching. Was it you? Go with dive bombers, I guess. So, once we've won the war down here, I mean, Russia already looks really weak, which is not a surprise, really. Science going to war on Burma. And we're definitely going to send the troops there in the future. Okay, and Illyria can take that province. That's not a big deal at all for us. We've gotten Greece down to basically nothing. That's okay. So we've still lost a lot more men than we should have in this whole conflict, but... Let's see if we can weaken them somewhat. Just a little bit. I think, like, where would we want to send more units? Probably, like, right here. Steamroll our way towards Moscow. Or we want to take Petrograd first. No, probably take Moscow first. Then we try to take Petrograd, and then, this other major city is actually going to fall to... We're going to down Cuban Union pretty fast, actually. And Brazil's actually landed in Greece as well. Congratulations to you. You are fighting another war against Sao Paulo. You haven't actually finished that war yet. I would recommend you go try to finish that off. But unfortunately, they don't have much interest at the moment. Okay, so I think we can actually probably kill off Greece soon. Take Athens. Yeah, Russia has a hard time. Just in general, I guess. Let's go one more into tank production. Our tanks should be coming out somewhat soon. We're just gonna have you guys march towards Athens. That's the name of the city. Gonna ask for, let's just get military access through you. Shouldn't be too bad. Illyria, we're going to kill the Belgrade Pact soon. Don't you worry about it. I mean, will Greece survive the fall of Athens? Probably not. Serbia's also looking pretty close to being dead as well. So you can move troops to probably take Serbia's last major city. Have them, you know, just bite the dust, basically. And there goes Athens. Greece is now in a pretty sad state of affairs. Let's just reorganize a little bit. I'm gonna have you march here. We can take that city from Serbia. Have them capitulate, have Greece capitulate. We're going to be looking just perfectly fine. I mean, there's actually a lot of Romanian troops around here. More than you would actually expect, I think. Let's see if we can actually have you drive all the way to Thessalonica. You're not an important city. That I don't care too much about that. Delete these plans. Yeah, you still stay here. I mean, the truck's making a good pathway towards Thessalonica. The Greeks apparently just have no interest defending it. So the truck can get there in time, which is now. Greece should then capitulate, giving us a few hundred rifles. That's not the kind of haul that I would have wanted, but okay. You now gotta drive to this city. And that war will now be concluded, meaning more troops can maybe try to stop the massive Italian advance into Austria. If they lose Vienna, that's not great. It's actually really bad. You stay here for now. Actually, how much is the city? This city's worth 8 victory points. Let's do some sneaky maneuvers. Will this work? Oh, probably not, but let's try it. I mean, after that, Bucharest is next. I mean, are you a major faction member? Yeah, all 3 of them are major faction members. How many troops are in this province? Not a lot. Serbia is now down to 27%. If we could actually drive to Nice, that'd be hilarious. But after that, I think you guys need to start making your way, I mean, towards Bucharest? Lyria, we can have a non-aggression pact, that's fine. Under political power, let's immediately go up to a war economy. When will you be there? You're going to be there in 5 days. I mean, that's not a great time. I would definitely prefer something a little bit faster than that. Okay, now you guys are all dead. Sofia doesn't matter so much, because I don't think Bulgaria is going to capitulate anytime soon. You guys have 3 days until you're ready to go. I mean, Bucharest. Bucharest. Oh, so did Poland fall? Poland's still not dead. So, man, I guess I gotta give it up to Poland. They're doing significantly better than I would have expected. Okay, so dealt with the Flemish. Let's now go. Of course, we want to get those one more military factory. So with Nice falling, Serbia is at 19. Serbia is now very much a dead nation. All of you guys go onto this front. The AI can deal with this other nonsense. I don't want to deal with this. Again, all we gotta do is take Bucharest. Actually, delete your whole plan and just drive towards the north here. Much better for us. Okay, go get your laundry. I'm so scared that the Austrians are going to lose Vienna. Look how many troops are moving back. You got so many troops. They're doing great jobs. And they're trying to fight our units, which is not a surprise. Construction 4. Let's... I mean, we have enough... We'll go for 1 more fuel gain per oil. Just 1 more, though. Nothing too crazy. Okay, our units are now in position. Our slow march towards Bucharest has to start taking effect here. How close is Austria to capitulating? I mean, pretty close. Luckily, they are in the Reichspakt, so if they capitulate, the entire faction doesn't just go kaput. Because, like, we could be in theoretically a worse position, but right now it's not so bad. Also, this front line against Russia looks really, really weak. Sacramento's fallen, so I think that means the CSA... Yeah, they've won the war. As shameful as that is, they're doing a good job. How do I only have... At least send some troops to where they need to be. And get Romania. You're the last one left alive, okay? You are defending. You are in a pretty mountainous territory. Okay, so we're gonna make your combat width a little bit larger. Sending more and more units into the country. We've got a single cavalry unit defending that location. Which definitely, that's not enough to defend the city, right? Okay, let's try to surround Bucharest. Because they have a two-level defense in there. Where is my Air Force? They're all the way in the south. Come fly over Bulgaria, please. Give me some air superiority, thank you. You're gonna fight like this. You're gonna come down like this. One of you is going to go to this area because it seems like the AI wants nothing to do with actually taking Bucharest. You know, the city that would end the war in this location. They have no interest actually fighting for that. Okay, last 6 more days. We're doing all right. I mean, Germany's actually not doing fantastic. Also, the Kingdom of Spain's... They were so close to victory. How did they end up in this situation? I don't really know. Yeah, just keep throwing troops into here. Thank you, A. Clark. Keep on making the combat width as big as we possibly can. I just need Bucharest to fall, okay? Combat width is now at a pretty decent amount. Let's actually get a surround on the city. 1 truck. I do remember the StarCraft stuff. If anything, I'm surprised that other people remember that I played StarCraft to begin with. That's actually more surprising, is that anybody remembers that. Bucharest falling. There we go. The faction has collapsed. So, honestly, I think I did a pretty good job in Greece. I'm going to take Greece for myself. Because that's just... Serbia or Albania can have Kosovo. My quality was so bad. How long have you been subscribed to the channel, if you remember that? That's my question. Lyria can have Montenegro. I'm trying to think, who even gets the rest of it? Bulgaria! You know what, Bulgaria? Where are you? That's Hungary. Hungary can take some land for themselves. I think Bulgaria gets the rest. There we go. Fantastic. Get Bessarabia to Ukraine. There we go. Bessarabia is now part of Ukraine. Does that move you'll anger the Serbs? Okay. But now we're going to Russia, okay? We've dealt with this situation. Can I even release them? I can return Bulgarian lands. Yeah, you know, if you want territory, congratulations, Bulgaria. You can have that. I don't know if I can actually release countries because I'm a puppet state. If that's the case, and I can't actually do anything with this, then I'll just give this to Germany. Again, if I can't do it, apparently it's considered a different state. Just give all that land to the Germans. Even though they weren't here, they're my puppet master, so I guess it, you know, it makes enough sense. Because Hungary's also a puppet state, so they might not be able to release any of this territory either. But that's completely okay. Let's not worry about that. So Germany will probably release Greece soon. But I'm glad we were able to not... I mean, we won one fight. That's 1 out of 3 fights has been victorious. The Ottoman Empire is still holding on. I'm proud of them for that. I mean, they actually have lost some territory here, so the Ottomans might end up losing, which would be really sad. I sacrificed a lot of men for that nonsense. If you end up losing here, I'll be very disappointed in you. Yeah, but Russia. What do we do? What do we do with you? How much manpower do the Russians have? Less than 700,000, which is definitely a lot less than you would want. I mean, they're winning. They're doing pretty okay against Finland, but I think we're going to spearhead our way towards Moscow. We do have 500,000 manpower. We have enough rifles. We got enough of basically everything. We do need some more light tanks, but that's not a big deal. You can worry about all that in the future. Once Russia is dead. I mean, how close is Russia to being dead? They're currently at 86%, which is actually not horrible. So you say they're still fighting against specific states. Brazil. How are you still fighting in Sao Paulo? That's my question. How are they still even alive at this point? I mean, I guess they have an okay number of troops kind of defending that location, but it's really not enough that I feel like you shouldn't have won this by now. Also, Argentina is probably going to join the Internationale at some point as well, which does worry me. Don't get me wrong. Also, the Dutch have been doing this absolutely horribly against the British. So they might end up losing their war. Japan's also getting a little bit bogged down in China. If Japan declares war on the Russians, oh, it'd be a beautiful day. Also, Russia owns Vladivostok. I hate that. I hate that so much that Russia owns Vladivostok, because it's going to make capitulating them nigh on impossible. It's really the worst situation you can possibly have. So we need to take over this. Then we need to take over Erkenberg. Then we probably need to move our way into the steppes. And then we probably still got to make our way over to Vladivostok to finally get the actual killing blow, which will be fantastic. And I'm very excited for that to be the reality that we live in. I love having to constantly fight everybody forever. War propaganda against the French. I mean, 80% war support. I really don't think we need to change that too much, honestly. I think for the most part we're okay. Oh, Sao Paulo's capitulated. Congratulations, Brazil, for having finally done the one thing you should have done like a billion years ago. You can have the territory. Congratulations to you. Let's go for some more civilian factories. Follow that up with 2 more rifles. More submarines. Really don't need the war propaganda at this point, I think. But I will take more steel. Some from Germany. I guess we'll also trade with the Japanese for now as well. Seems like an okay trade. In Russia, how many guys do you have? Somewhere between 100 and 200 divisions. Which is a decent number. Also, the fact, again, Poland still has not given up. You gotta admire that, though. Also, the Dutch capitulated, so great work for them. But Hungary. Constitutional revolt in Brazil fails. We know that. Like, how many troops does the Internationale have? 138 to 400 divisions. We have more than their maximum. So, like, how are we having problems with this? I'm going to send you over to Blue Army. Gonna take you a while to get there, but I believe in you. Are you going very aggressive? You're not. I think's okay. I'm gonna send you guys to fight this guy. You're gonna move in this province. I mean, Tula is right there. Staring me right in the face. Don Community, though, is actually taking some losses because this entire front line is just completely undefended. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, we're kind of needed everywhere. That is a problem. It's actually, like, a major problem. Right now... Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we got our tank divisions are now deployed. We'll deploy the rest of infantry, even if they're still green. I think that's okay. Send them towards the front line as well. Okay, Germany. I mean, what's the Entente doing? The answer is basically nothing, which is not great. You're not at war with the Entente. Or Russia's not at war with the Entente. How's the Ottoman Empire doing? It's going very That's how I describe it. It's a very situation. Counterattack against you guys. You fight here to make the front line a little bit bigger. Same with you. I'm surprised they still have so much defense, even though their organization is so bad. They're not doing great against Egypt. I will admit that. You don't need the front line to be that large. I just want to get to Moscow, okay? It's a very simple request. I want to be in Moscow. And if I can take Moscow, I'll be a happy man. All of you guys sit back. Come up over into this direction. We don't need this front. At least not right now. Well, like, they need help over here as well. I wonder if actually we go maybe to try to kill Poland after this. How much did I miss of the stream? I think we're about like 3 hours in. We're actually going to be ending it somewhat soon. Can you scroll back and see? No, it means the Dutch East Indies one. I think we started at 3 o'clock, if I remember correctly. 2:30 or 3 o'clock is roughly when we started. You guys are all leaving. Where are you guys going? I mean, you're going north. I understand that. But, like, I just want to kill you. Just let me murder you. It's a simple request. Got. I think with Poland, they're actually still like not even that close to being capitulated. 10 years means 10-hour live stream. It would if I didn't start at 2 in the afternoon. Maybe when I hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll do a 10-hour stream. That's my promise. 10,000 subscribers, 10-hour stream. That's my promise. Last specific state. So the CSA's won the war. Which I think is not great. It's actually really bad. I'm gonna bring you guys back for a second. Come to here. Like, we made decent progress against the Russians. Like, we almost need to be like a hit and run operation. Like, we gotta strike here, and then we gotta go to Brazil, and we're not. Let me free fit. We gotta go to France, then we gotta go to Greece, then we gotta go to Russia, then we gotta go to Poland. Just so we can maybe win. And then after this, maybe we'll go to, because this is now one contiguous front line, which is really bad. After this, what fronts do we go to? I mean, the Italian front right here actually looks pretty weak. Maybe we do another naval invasion of Genoa and march our way straight north towards the Swiss border. Will that work? I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so my job right here is I'm going to try to push our way into this city. Completely surround Warsaw. Will it work? Oh, I got no clue. I should actually deploy at least some units on the other side of the border. So we can at least attack from two different directions at the same time. I mean, Lodz is worth 20. Warsaw is worth 40. We probably need both. I'll send you over to here. It is 1940. You know what? Let's go for the heart attack and piercing. Could prove valuable against some tank divisions in the future. So, first things first. We send in the tanks. They'll attack. We send in everybody else for reinforcements. 120 combat with. Apparently we don't have air superiority over here. Deploy whatever the hell it is that I have. We'll throw all of this over Poland. And pray. Get on our knees. Look up to the sky and pray that we can kill Poland. Get these troops at least anywhere else. On the Russian front, on the German front, or on the French front. Any of those fronts are more useful for us. But I don't like how the Don-Cuban Union completely left their entire country defenseless and allowed the Russians just to march straight through. I feel like that's a tactical error, to put it mildly. It's just a mild tactical error. Okay, go close air support, air superiority, interception. Few planes over here. You're taking a negative 1.4%. That could get maybe a little bit worse in the future. We'll have to see. What else can I do? Tanks? Let's go for better rifles is not worth it right now. Better oil. What focus line are you doing out of curiosity? Right now, we're trying to integrate the British, because it's going to get rid of British settlers, which right now is market liberal support. The market liberals actually have the liberals in general have a lot of support right now in MittelAfrika. But I want the extra, what is it? The extra population. It's not a bad idea. We also get a new general. And we also get whatever the hell African Volunteers is for Dominion of Canada. That could be useful for us. Okay, 95, 96. We are going to send a handful of units into these other cities just to try to distract you for a bit. We've gotten this around. Warsaw. You are now a surrounded city. No! Germany! That doesn't mean leave! It means stay there! Where are you going? Where the I've never been more annoyed in my entire life than I have been right now. Where do they go? They just fucked off. No, no, go to Warsaw. Charge into the city. Go. Faster. Yes, distract them for any amount of time. The plan worked, kind of. See, Germany, you knew what you were doing, I'm sure. Okay, well, that happened. We're now here. I don't like how close the French have pushed into the country. Oh, but I do like how the how Two Sisters has been doing against the SRI. They've been doing a pretty good job. This was the plan all along. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna draw a front line here to make sure you guys don't leave Warsaw right away. Because they're gonna try to escape. It's not gonna work. I think the Russians are starting to push back a little bit on this defensive line. Because we were 2 provinces away from Moscow. Now they're like 4. Cuban Union is gonna collapse. Not too sure what Georgia, Azerbaijan, and all of them are going to do. Either way, not great. They accidentally cheesed the AI, and I appreciate that a great deal. The only thing we need to do, we need to take loads. Take loads, Poland falls. These guys can be anywhere else in the map. Okay, so now all these units are now dead. But where do we go next? I mean, I think I do want to help out Two Sicilies. And kill off the SRI. Because we can kill the SRI off. All this territory will revert back to Austria. Which is really nice. Look, Licio Lodimir, if you were to send those 15 divisions up north and just help me fight, oh, it'd be great. What if I do like a full encirclement? Okay, apparently they don't want to do that right now. We're 56. We have air superiority. Surround them in loads. Yeah, no, I think I definitely want to send them to the SRI next. Again, we don't want to do police crackdowns. I think stability at 40%, again, it's not great. But it could be substantially worse. Okay, so throw more troops into here. Apparently our attack did get countered a little bit, but let's not worry about that so much. What's the 13% up there for? I don't know where you're looking, so I don't know. Oh, this is party popularity. It's how popular we are. So we only have 13% of the total circle. You guys come down here and then please help me go kill this guy off. Okay, Somalia's joined the Cairo Pact. I don't think that matters. I mean, still not great. I mean, the Ottoman Empire is actually starting to really lose ground, which does worry me. I don't know if they can actually join the Reichspact while they're at war with like while they're at war with the Cairo Pact. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Okay, so what just happened? Social Republic of America has arisen. They are currently led by Norman Thomas. They've gone for the radical socialist tree. Will they join the can't play because you don't. Do you need the DLC to play Kaiserreich? Probably, actually. Okay, loads. It's the last city of the Polish Empire, and we will take it. mean, they're sending more troops to Italy, which is also not great. Oh, it says you don't have version 1.9 because the game updated version 1.10. So you might have an outdated version of the mod. So you might have to recheck. Yeah, maybe try reinstalling the game or reinstalling the mod. One of those should work, I'd imagine. Yeah, let's get some British volunteers. There's some British influence in the country. I don't like how Germany is losing. I think it's bad for us. Are you at war with anybody? No, Illyria is just kind of chilling. They're doing their own thing, which is understandable. I kind of want to force attack my way into loads, just to get these guys killed a little bit faster. And you gotta play some Kaiser Redux after this. Not on stream, I gotta make some actual recorded videos. Loads 68%. We're close. We're close. The Dutch actually taking back some of their territory. We come over here. We could kill the British. Kick them out of the Netherlands could be important as well. What if we... What if I do some like weird shit? What if I invade the British after this? What if I kill Poland and I just invade the Union of Britain and try to get them to capitulate as soon as possible? You think that would work, or do you think that's like just stupid? Are these my submarines? No, they're not. But you know what? Do not engage. No, don't do. Delete all plans. If someone's invading Brazil, doesn't matter. Flanders Wallonia's capitulated. Also, not good. You guys, you don't have enough range up there. Okay, you know what? Never mind then. Let's go back to Kiel. And pray nothing happens. Crossing my fingers. You're all so close to dead. Like, your organization's so low. We've done it. Poland has fallen. Now the question, do I send you down towards the south? Or I send you somewhere? I mean, there's so many troops everywhere. Have you noticed that there's a lot of soldiers on the entire map? They're just kind of everywhere. But I do think that, at least for right now, it's 5:22. This is going to be a good time for us to end this stream for now. We will eventually stream some more of this campaign later. Probably in like one of our early morning streams. Because, as I announced on the YouTube like community page, I don't know whether that actually shows up on the homepage or not. But starting tomorrow morning, I'm planning on doing early morning streams at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. 8 a.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, noon GMT. Tomorrow we're going to be playing a little game called Zelter, because I want it to be a little bit more of a variety stream. So I'm hoping some people will come out, check that out. The VODs, of course, will be posted on YouTube later. The VODs for this series are going to be posted later as well. Probably starting tomorrow, the VODs will start coming out for this. But yeah. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. You can thumbs up the stream. Subscribe if you're watching the stream but not subscribed to me on YouTube. I don't know how many people are doing that. And also, there's a little button on the bottom. You can hit the join button for only, I think, $1 per month. You can help support the channel and help fund my existence, basically. So, have a great evening, and goodbye.